Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So today, I'll try and get back to level 3 just really quick. It's kind of the unfortunate part of multiplayer runs. It'll seem a little disconnected unless I can time the runs perfectly with 4 levels, which I won't always be able to do. There we go. I asked a player about any bugs he saw, but really the only thing that he saw was, oh nice, that's a lot of gold, boss. The only one he noticed was that you can't see, well I guess you can see, but you can't pick up the same items. Only the game host can. So that seems like it's a leftover bug from before. Usually remedying the situation requires the host leaving the game, then it's fine, but...
I have no room, no.
Ugh, the arthritis shrine. Actually, I really shouldn't be complaining. This looks like it's almost doubled my gold. I went from like 2,300 to 4,300. Not bad at all. There we go. But yeah, unfortunately the other player who joined the game was level 13, so I've still got a little ways to go. And multiplayer, it's kind of unbalanced in that way. Not that, you know, you can't play with someone who's a little higher or a little lower level once you get, you know, to level 40 or something, but it's pretty evident off the start. If you have like a level 13, like he would just solo the butcher, and I just kind of sat there and watched, so yeah, it's not really a good idea to pair up at the start. I mean, it's okay if you went right from the start, but I don't know. I was thinking about doing the magic find perk, but like on one hand I could, you know, find stuff on this character and just kind of accept that my elementalist will be better. But I don't know. The other part of me wants to make this character competitive in the same way that my elementalist will be, to see which one's really better. But I mean, it's pretty obvious in my head that elementalist has the edge right now, and he might even get cold spells later on, which would likely just push him that much further ahead. This magic's fine. I think they're only worth like 125. Oh, hey, buddy. 125 gold.
Not enough mana.
Oh, a book of healing. That is quite handy. These don't do anything. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell these. Da, 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 da. Yeah, just redoing one level, it's like you just hose everything. This is crazy. Alright, did we get anything for my class? Another summoner amulet, alright. Uh-oh. That's gonna wreck me.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Ah, shoot.
What ails you, my friend?
Yeah, there's not too much to do. I guess I could have just
Hello, good
not
friend.
pulled as many people from the side, but... yeah, well, not terrible. Okay, so they're about 100 gold each. It's not terrible. I guess that's pretty decent, actually.
Greetings!
Well, I only sell for 9. That's terrible.
Greetings!
I feel this lag in town. I don't know why. It's like this skip. Yeah, you can even see it there. It's some kind of skip, and there's no one in my game, so can't really think of what it is right now. Oh, nice. +2 magic. Handy dandy. Oh, dynamite. Heal other. What kind of heal does that give? 4 to 17 compared to... Oh, it's actually the exact same thing. It just costs more mana. I guess that's fair. Ooh, lots of shrines. Lucky level. Alright, my mana shard wand got that. That is good. I think it'll always get it. There's some kind of... I don't know if it's a glitch, but I think it's your shield that always gets the short end of the stick. It always gets 1 durability reduced. Maybe it changed, but a long time ago that was the case. But for a mage, that's not really an issue at all. Maybe I just have too many things open. I have some internet tabs open, so maybe that's it. Because before it wasn't like this. And I don't think my connection changed over the course of 3 hours, so... That's what I'll chalk it up to this time. So annoying that it's that laggy. It surprised me. The light radius with him didn't move. Do I really care about stuff on level 1? Oh, I guess I do. That's like giving myself another perk point. Well, I guess, as promised, need to get 65 magic for Arcane Star. There's just some enemies that only take Arcane Star. I think some bosses around level 6, so absolutely necessary. But Other than that, I guess I'll go with Vitality. Do I get 1 regen? No, I don't get life regen yet. Alright. Increased mana is always nice.
Not enough mana.
You know, trying to get a gauge on this gold find, I should probably have checked on a different playthrough that I did, like how much gold I got at this point versus how much gold, you know, this character gets. Ooh, unique off. What? That's so rare. To get a unique off of just a normal monster, I think it's like 1% chance in Doom. So to get it in horror mode, that's why all the uniques in the Hell one, they're the treasure hunters who would just go after, you know, every single unique in the game. And the ones that they couldn't find were the short staffs that were unique. Because they had a Q level of like 5 or lower. So you couldn't get it from a boss. And it was restricted from dropping, I think, in Purgatory and Doom. So you just kind of had to go along and hope that you got that 1% chance or whatever this odd is of getting it. I guess in the Hell 2 it's not as bad because there's magic find, but dang, that's really lucky. It's Nosferatu's brooch, but I mean, just the fact that I found it is a nice thing. It did get a nerf. I don't really know if it was too overpowered. There's a lot of discussion about it, but I don't know. I didn't really get the vibe that it was too strong from what people were saying. It seemed like it was more just like a light radius alternative. People are trying to make it work in a build, but I think if you're going to do any late game build without fast attack, at least, you're giving up a ton of damage. I could be wrong on that, like it's probably only like a frame difference, but it feels a whole lot different when you go from like quick to fast. Whereas fast to faster doesn't really seem like it's as big of a difference. Now it probably changes a lot with class in the Hell 2, because certain classes like Iron Maiden will just attack slower than say like a Rogue. Rogue I think attacks the fastest. Same with Berserker. Or yeah, I think so. Relic to Seeing, that is kind of handy. One thing I kind of wish that stuck was the striptease feature. Now, I guess it's been tried in multiplayer, and I guess people lost their minds in the Hell one. I wasn't part of the player base at the time, or at least I wasn't on the forum, so I didn't really get to check when this was happening, but to me it just seems like kind of like an obvious one. It's like, if you can run around with 0 resistances, and then when you see like, oh, there's lightning enemies on this level, so I'll switch it out. It's like you save so many affixes. Oh wow, look at all these bosses. You probably save about 2 full affixes just by doing that. So to have it by an option is kind of like, you know, does your character want to have 2 more affixes on them? Which is kind of like saying, do you want to have like 40 perk points or like 30 perk points? It's like, well, most people are going to say yeah. They're just going to, like, even me, it's like, why would I play at a disadvantage? It's not like something that gives you a bonus. And really, I don't think it's got, like, a bragging factor. I don't know. Seems kind of a weird thing to say, but like the Diablo 2 or something, they'd have like players 8, or like other games would have like hard mode or extreme mode or something like that. Where that it's just kind of like a setting that you put on and that most people probably wouldn't, realize. So I guess it never hurts to put these on. I know this has negative fire and magic resistance from the screenshots today, but it's not taking it away, and it's really throwing me through a loop. Why is this? This should be doing that. I can't understand. Well, whatever. I'll check it in town when I identify it. But when I think about it in Iron Man, it's like a lot of classes are just at such a disadvantage. It's like, yeah, you don't want it in Iron Man, probably. It's kind of annoying to watch because everyone has to juggle through their inventory and whatever. It's sort of, it seems cheap and it's something you don't really want to happen, but at the same time, it's like, if you're playing like a scout in Iron Man, it's like that class is probably not going to be able to do it anyway. So, throwing them a bone like that, it's like, okay, well, can see why people want that. And because you're probably not going to be perfectly equipped to deal with everything. Alright, I could go to the doorway, but I'm going to just try and stick it out here. Alright. Dumb idea.
What ails you, my friend?
Hello, good friend.
See, that's what I'm talking about. 24 durability, that's a decent amount. That's like 3 sets of charges, identify. Fairly cheap, $3,000, it's not... The only issue, I guess, is that it's always going to have an effect, so ideally I'd want a bountiful sphere of identify, but honestly just having high durability is also a good affix on it. Or just having a decent amount of base charges, because I've seen them with 5, and I think they go up to 7 or 8, but... So just having the high base is good. The utility is probably the biggest thing. It's just nice and early in the game, don't need any stats really, 2 more decks. Excuse me, it's like nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. A little bit of an investment in the future, but it's worth it in my books.
Greetings! Greetings!
Now, before I go back down, I'm just gonna try something out here. Before, when I would alt-tab during like a video, it would just blow everything up. So I'm gonna try just alt-tabbing here and see if it doesn't wreck the game on me. If it does, then I'll see you in the next episode. I don't think there's any personal messages there, just everyone being upset in Discord. It's pretty standard for the Hell channel. Seems we have reached an impasse, warrior. I see a boss here, so in case it is like hidden or something, I'm just gonna toss that over the wall. It's kind of like an insurance policy. Oh nice, they take fire damage now. Leg is still not really doing well. It's kind of a bummer. Shoot. Oh boy. Oh. Oh.
What ails you, my friend?
Man, I can't believe there's that many werewolves crammed in the corner there.
Hello,
But
good
that is the
friend.
good thing about having an insurance policy. You just make sure that you always toss your TP over a wall. And this might be a lot worse. Man, what is messing up here? That jitter is just driving me insane. Alright, let's see what bag of surprises we got. Okay, ghouls is not bad. Man, get out of here.
What ails you, my friend?
Hello, good friend.
Maybe I'll swap these shoes. No, the resistances don't change. Okay.
Greetings!
Bad thing is that magic damage really shouldn't ever miss me, so I'm just gonna end up taking all that damage. There we go. Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a safe space here. But it is a good level to have. Werewolves give me almost 2% of experience. It's quite a bit. Man, what is causing this frame drop? It's, driving me bananas. The problem with multiplayer too is you can't really just, you know, stop the game, load it up, and then just say, alright, well, I'm good here. I'll just pick up where I left off. Like, I really can't unless I want to just start in the catacombs, which I might end up doing, honestly. Modern computers don't lag with this game.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, unique charge. Well, if I had to just make a guess off the top of my head, I'd say Eyes and Hearts parry. I haven't really kept up with the melee people and all their uniques that they have, despite them having a lot. But I remember finding that in the Hell 1, so maybe it's in the Hell 2. I guess since I can now use this, there we go. Stout Guardian. I think I saw this really early on. That's a lot of HP for the start. That's good. Losing regeneration at the start too isn't really a huge deal because people don't have a lot of regeneration. I gave it a check mark plus. Oh, nice. Spell levels, lightning resist, perfect. Oh, that's a summoner one too. Yeah, it does have negative fire and magic resist. Why doesn't it? Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake, but I'll put this on. Okay, now it's 0%. But before when I put it on, when I didn't identify it, it would take away my armor class, but it didn't take away my resistances. It's just the same, these boots didn't give me resistances, so maybe there's a check in there that makes resistances unaffected, but armor class can, or maybe armor class was just forgotten out of all the variables. But pretty good so far. Got 2 uniques already. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's top it up with some vitality. Do I have enough hotkeys? No. Until I get lightning, I won't have enough hotkeys for identify. But that's alright. I've just remembered that this game has auto-click when you cast your spells. So much better to get in the groove of just not clicking your spells 100,000 times.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
I think Mordor has it set so that if you use shift attack like that, or if you use just auto-click so you continuously cast spells like one after the other with your right click just holding it down, it goes like 0.01 frames slower or something. Oh, mana shield, hell yeah. Well, see, that's why you should never not add into magic. If I would have added into magic, I would have had mana shield. Ooh, Arcane Star Snipe. Okay. Getting some pretty decent drops here.
Not enough mana.
Oh, nice. +1 magic. There we go. The shrine hunting has already begun. +7 magic. That is pretty handy. Oh, there we go. Mana shield, here we are. I guess that's all I really need to do for now. Maybe recharge my stick. And since I'm gonna head down to level 5 now, I'm just gonna reset this game. Something about it is just tweaking out and it's really bugging me. So hopefully it fixes it. I hope it's not just kind of like a consistent MP bug from now on, but here's hoping. Catch you guys in the next episode.